It's like X-Play on the second show.
It is, yes! I like how at the beginning nobody supported the concept, and now we've won them over.
Now we have won them over. Thank you,
Maybe
guys.
we promised them free games. Maybe not. We did. We did. Now, Morgan, for fans of the Ratchet and Clank series, these games have been out for a very long time, but specifically the PS3, the trilogy, where are we right now in the series?
Well, so we had the first one, Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction, and then we had the $15 downloadable, you know, novella, they call it, which is like 3 hours. And now we're on A Crack in Time. And so the story picks up right where the last one left off. Clank is still missing, and you're still going to try to find him and be reunited with him because you guys are buddies.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Right,
I know that you and Adam and myself, we love the series.
Yes.
Very much so, but Clank, he's kind of a hindrance constantly, right?
Okay, but they've changed up Clank's gameplay mechanics now. Now he has this big sort of like orb thing that he carries around. And instead of, you know how Ratchet runs around breaking items for bolts, he fixes them with the time bender for bolts, which is kind of a fun mechanic. You can also, there's sort of like a la Braid, there are these time bending puzzles where you have to make copies of yourself and then send the copy of yourself to make a switch and then run back and send the next copy to go stand on a platform to hold another switch. I mean, you're actually really going to be after thinking, and the Clank gameplay is definitely more focused on the cerebral.
Right, and I'm glad that you kind of touched on that because we have seen Ratchet and Clank games come out typically yearly since the inception of the franchise, but Insomniac continues to innovate. These puzzles get better and better, the time stuff, the cloning stuff, but what people really care about as far as innovation goes, the weaponry. Tell me about the new guns.
Well, for example, one of them, which is cool, it's a fish gun, and when you have to look at the meter up on the top of the screen, when the meter goes high enough, then you let out this huge belch and all these enemies die.
Why are you so excited about that?
Because it's awesome. Why are you not excited about that?
You're right, I take it back. I am excited about it.
And then you have your usual, like, laser guns and, you know, sort of machine guns and, like, your more standard weaponry.
Right.
But you just, I mean, the whole fun is, like, it's an action platformer, and let's be honest, there are no other action platformers out there.
I wouldn't even say it's a dying breed. Like, it's unfortunately kind of a dead breed right now, right?
This is it.
Right.
And it's sort of hard. They're in a hard position because they don't want to change it up too much because this is the only game out there for people who like action platformers. I mean, I guess Mario Galaxy, but Mario Galaxy feels like it's aimed so much for kids.
It is, and it is, because that's
like
the Wii.
For everyone,
right.
But you feel like you're not being insulted when you are watching it as, you know, you're playing it as an adult.
Now, we've heard the rumblings that this is the end of Ratchet and Clank, but you're really buddy-buddy with Ted Price. Morgan knows Ted Price, got him on speed dial. Do people still speed dial on phones? Age reference here. What are we thinking? Is this the end?
I think that this is the end of this storyline, but I would be shocked if we did not see more Ratchet and Clank. And I would be happy to have more Ratchet and Clank, so bring it on!
All right, now we also gave it a 5 out of 5 on, what's the show we do?
That would be X-Play.
Yeah, we do X-Play. 5 out of 5 is our rating system. Would you say, though, that this also comes on the heels of giving a 5 out of 5 to Uncharted as well?
Also a great game, though.
Is this the best action platformer that we've seen?
Would you call Uncharted an action platformer? I would not.
Action adventure?
I would
say cinematic
action adventure,
video game masterpiece, maybe?
Free-running action adventure?
Right. I think that it's very safe to say that this is...
These categories are making my head hurt. It's a good game.
It's a great game.
It comes out for the PS3 this week. It comes out tomorrow, in fact. So you kind of can't go wrong with it. It's good for adults. It's good for kids. It's good for everybody.
How could you not buy it at that point?